What's going on today? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss the new release of the 2025 Panini Combat Anthology Hobby Box. This release kind of slid under the radar a little bit, at least from my perspective of analyzing the market. So I've been trying to pay attention to the pricing on this release for a little while. So the first pricing I saw pop up online a couple weeks ago, maybe up to a month ago, was on Dave & Adams, the website here, for this price, $129.95. And I reached out to a couple distributors to try to get pricing just to see where they were at. And the messaging I received from them was a little bit interesting. So usually when you reach out for wholesale pricing, when you're trying to buy a case of this product, which for Combat Anthology, the case is 12 boxes, you'd obviously get some type of a discount, and sometimes pretty significant. But the message I got from one distributor, which I'll keep anonymous, was basically that, hey, we're getting this product in. We don't have enough to sell at wholesale pricing, so it's going to be closer to retail. So that kind of caught me off guard because I've never seen a product communicated that way when it comes to how much they have in stock. So then I reached out a little bit further to a couple other people that get really good pricing on Panini products, and it was pretty much the same message across the board, that the price is $129.95 pretty much across the board. And even buying a case, the cheapest price I can negotiate on a case, and this is paying by bank wire, which obviously has no fees and is the preferred way for most businesses to get payment because it's secure, it's instant, and it's just super reliable. The best price I can get for a case was $1,350. What if you do the math on that, $1,350 divided by 12 is $112.50 a box. So when it's all said and done, about a 12% discount off of the single box price, which is not all that significant when you're usually buying cases. So I did end up buying 3 cases of this product, and I'm gonna walk you through my reason why I'm super bullish on this product and why I'm a huge fan of the potential of what it could be. But I just wanted to review some of the pricing. So Dave & Adams, $129.95. The Sport Zone, $120 a box. And obviously on these, there's tax you usually have to add and factor in some shipping as well. We're on the Giant Sports Cards, $118.95 a box. And then you have Steel City Collectibles at $129.95 a box. So 2 reasons why I'm bullish on this product and why I think long-term it has some really good investment potential. First of all, based on the read from looking at some of the social media posts and what the distributor said, Panini is sold out of this product from Panini. There's no more that's coming to market from them. So that means whatever they sold is already distributors, and whether distributors sell it all at once, hold some back, whatever distributors are going to do, that's to be determined. But that made me feel sort of bullish that the supply on this can't be all that high as far as production numbers if they're already sold out, because honestly, combat sports is a niche product. Topps has the license. Topps UFC products are the top dog. So obviously this production may be less than Topps, which I would assume probably a significant amount. But overall, the production is relatively low. So let's start with that is the first kind of thought. The second is I'm super bullish on the kabooms in this product. So there are 20 kabooms, and some of the names that interest me, obviously Hogan, Butterbean is kind of a cool one, Mike Tyson, John Jones, Ric Flair, Fedor, Deontay Wilder, Mayweather Jr., Thomas Hearns. It's a really cool mix of combat sports legends, WWE, UFC, boxing, and for me, I'm going to try to complete a full set of these kabooms, all 20. And I would imagine that a lot of other collectors will as well, as this is the case hit. So I wanted to go to eBay next and look at what the market is doing on Combat Anthology. And the Tyson Kaboom listed at 10,000. That's an insane price, obviously, but such a sick looking card. I just want to go through some of these top hits and what they're asking. These prices, some of them are dream prices, but I just want to look at the cards. The Flair Hogan is sick. You have the Hogan Kaboom, Deontay Wilder Kaboom. You have the Fedora Kaboom, the Ric Flair. You have this classic gold of Satoshi Kojima at a 10. Another Satoshi Kojima Kaboom. You have the Mystico Kaboom, better shot here. But these Kabooms are asking big prices, and the cards are gorgeous. There's no doubt about it. So that's why I'm going to try to build a full set. I want to go to completed real quick and see what is sold. We will do by ended recently. So let's see. Boxes are going for $123.95 plus tax and shipping. Selling pretty solid, it looks like. A case went for $14.50. I got mine a little cheaper than that. Ooh, a single box went for $112. That's the cheapest I've seen so far. So it looks like that's all that's really sold so far. I don't see any Kabooms have sold yet, which is to be expected if they're being pulled literally yesterday and today, especially with some of the breaks happening online. People are pulling the Kabooms. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these listed are from breakers or from stores that are doing breaks or selling on behalf of a customer that can sign with them after a break. But let me look at this Tyson card. I mean, such a gorgeous card. And I know Kabooms, either you love them or you hate them. I don't have any Kabooms in my collection. I'm not a big fan of collecting Kabooms in general. But as a huge fan of UFC collectibles, I will make an exception for this. Really good looking card. So yeah, that basically covers it. Not a super deep dive into this. But basically, big case hit, huge names of the product. Even if you're not a UFC fan or a WWE fan, I can see other collectors and other sports being drawn to these Kabooms, and there being a lot of action over the pricing and just the interesting factor. Like, there are people that just collect Hulk Hogan. They'll be attracted to this product. There's people that just collect Mike Tyson. They'll be interested in this product as well. So again, I got 3 cases on the way, and I'm just going to sit on them. And we'll see what happens over time. And then, shortly hereafter, UFC Finest comes out. That's going to get all the limelight, and people will forget about this product. But if you look at the concept of time when it comes to investing, and you believe that time is your friend, I think there's potential that even in a worst case scenario, when this product dies and tanks, I mean, what does it go down to? It goes down to 70, maybe $80. So maybe a 30% drop in a worst case scenario. I'm willing to take that risk just because of the names and the clout that are involved in this product and who's on the checklist, and just some of these other cards as well. I mean, these are good looking cards. You may not be a fan of Panini. You may not be a fan of them mixing different combat sports together. But these cards are really good looking, in my opinion. And I'm a pretty strict critic of this. And again, you get 2 autographs per hobby box. There's a variety of interesting parallels. There's 1-of-1s for the Platinum, the Black Fireworks. Fun set to collect. And it looks like it's pretty manageable collect. It's not like there's a ton of fighters in this, a huge checklist of hundreds of fighters. It's very narrow, very tailored, which I'm a huge fan of. So that is my take on this product. Let me know what you think if you're going to go out and buy any of this and save it, crack some open, if you're going to get some Kabooms. And just as a friendly reminder, our channel partners, Josh Rips 561, your go-to Whatnot streamer for high energy UFC breaks. And also he has a lot of streams where he sells single cards as well. So please find his link in the description, give him a follow and give him some support. And then also another partner of the channel is the Card Conservatory, our trusted car prep service and restoration team that helps collectors get the most out of their collection. Before you're sending your cars off to PSA or BGS, get a free consultation with the Car Conservatory. They will look at your cars, give you an opinion of how they're graded, if anything can be done to them. And the initial consultation is free, no money up front. So take advantage of their services. They're really ethical, upstanding individuals and won't do you wrong. Again, their link for the Car Conservatory is in the bio. That's all I have today. And if you guys got some value out of this video and you learned a little something new, I'd really appreciate it if you can subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment down below, for it really helps the algorithm. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and have a great evening.